Hey folks, welcome back to Tunic as I fight these enemies. You may think that this is just a continuation of my recording session last time, but this is not. I went back in, I went back through the teleport, and I decided to start there so that there was continuity from last time. Anyway, enough of the behind the scenes. Yeah, it's probably been about a week since I last played. When we defeated a terrifyingly difficult boss at the bottom of the universe. That was tough. And having thought about things since then, I think I have some better strategies for next time I take on a boss, so we'll see if that works then. But we'll talk about that when we get to that point. I think last time we talked about like potentially doing a reread of the manual. I don't fully remember the other things I talked about doing because it has been a little while. We do always have this place to head down to. What's it called again? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. The swamp, the old burying ground. That probably is where one of the things I want to get is. Like the what's it called? The keys, the red, green, blue keys. I think are probably here. I think the way this is set up, right, is that each of the kind of like no, basically each. so for the first part of the game, we had kind of two sections to go off into, right? We had the East Forest, which had its own map and its own page, and then we had the West Garden over here, which effectively is on its own page over here, right? Even though it's a continuation of this map. And those both led to like hitting the East Bell and the West Bell. And then since then, we've had the Forbidden Pass, which led to the quarry, which led us to the underground bit where we fought the boss. And we've also had the... where was it? Somewhere around here. I've once again forgotten where it is and how to get into it. Somewhere over here there's some way into the temple. Oh wait, is it just that? Is it that door? I actually can't remember what's through that door. Is that just where the first key is? And there's a boss there, wherever that is. Let's go double check, just so I have an understanding of the layout of things. Because it might just be that what I'm remembering there is through that door, because I don't quite remember what is through that door. Let's just run past all of you. Over here. Apparently we are a little low on health. Did I just lose some? Possibly. So is this the place? Where are we? Where are we? No, this is this. Okay, this is where we're bringing things. Oh, maybe I can like place one. Which one do I have? I have blue. Which color are you? I think this might be blue. Aha. Because this is called a temple, but it's not the temple with the other boss in it. That's elsewhere. I might actually just like, yeah, spend a little moment trying to refine where that is and how I get into it. Okay. We made some kind of geometric shape, an icosahedron or something. There. Okay, so we've put a key down. I don't think there's anything else to do there. Wasn't there like a ladder in this space? Where did that go? Was that not here? That might not have been here. Oh, no, there is a thing along here. Yes, okay. What was up here? So many secret things are just hard to see. Where did this go? Because I went into the temple like immediately after opening this door. But I don't remember how I got there. Nothing here. Anything along here. This just heads back outside, right? But then maybe this led to an entrance. And so if I follow my footsteps, I might end up back there. Oh, this is just a ladder going down. Or up? Up, okay. So then where are we up here? We are at these steps, which go to the mountain. I then think I headed down here. Okay, I need to actually deal with these, don't I? Ow. When I say deal with them, I mean get destroyed by them. They're going to deal with me. Why are you high up? Why am I not able to hit you? Come down here. What are you doing? Why are you... There we go. There we go. Cool. I feel like we went down here. Ow. I did not mean to climb down the ladder then. I don't need to kill you, right? Let's just go down. Kill you and you. Ooh, wait. A heart? Oh. I now know what you do. Hold on, what were you called? Lucky Cup. Okay, so there's some chance of an enemy dropping a heart. That's what that does. Okay. Okay, it's nice to find that out. Actually, let's look back at that again. Yeah, there's no notes. Yeah, okay. Somewhere along here is an entrance to this other temple here. Let's kill these folks. Well, once again, I destroyed the sign. I think I did that last time. I'm having deja vu. Is it this place? I think it's this place. Where are we? This feels like the place. And... okay. So I've been to that chest. Have I been to that ladder to the right? I'm sure. Well, I guess I must have been. The chest is open. Oh yeah, and through here. Okay, so this is the place for the other boss. That's fine. I'm not actually going to do this yet. I'm going to do other things today. And I know I can just teleport to that boss. I just wanted to know how things were connected. Okay, so then back to the... where specifically is that on the map? It's that entrance. So then what's this thing here? This like thing with a mouth. It looks like there's a gap going towards it. So maybe I needed the... what am I calling it? Shoot hook? Maybe I needed the shoot hook to get there. Over here? I still don't seem to be able to get there. As far as I can tell, I'm still thinking maybe I get the ability to jump somehow. Or maybe I can like kneel and a platform will appear. Nope. Seemingly not. It's not some special jump button. Not as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. We shall leave that as is. So that explains those two things. Well, it doesn't explain this, but at least is something I know I haven't been to. What's that little door there? It's just right over here somewhere. And there's a chest outside of it. That's implying there's like a little dashed line. I think I know what you're implying. I think I know exactly what you're implying, and I can see the clue for it. Okay, down here. Yeah, I really wish, like, I talked about it last time, and there are definitely a couple of issues I have with the design of the fighting in this game, and one of them is that this menu is not as easily navigable as a menu that doesn't pause should be in combat, right? Like, it's kind of fiddly, and identifying where something is kind of tricky, and yeah, like, I think that's a decision I would personally change. There we go. There's a way through, there's a chest. What do we have? Presumably something good, because it was quite hidden. Okay, those, which I still don't know what they do. Maybe if we try and decipher the manual, we'll figure that out. Okay. That's enough exploring like that. Are there any other things I want to answer before I start rereading this manual? I do kind of want to go back to the East Forest, just in case there's stuff I've missed there. or stuff I can now do. Still don't know what to do with the candle places. I'm not sure there's any specific places I want to get to. Let's start rereading. Okay, table of contents. Some sections have non-English. Tunish, let's call it Tunish. Tunish text. 20. Do I have those pages? I'm curious if there's like maybe it's in English on the page. 20. No, it's written here in Tunish as well. Okay. I mean, it's to do with... Oh yeah, Lucky Cup's written here, and there's a heart. 15% chance, I guess. There's a 50% chance of getting a heart. 51. That's not the other page I have, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, 51. Okay. So why is that in two places? Because... Why is there a skull next to the ring? Does that mean if I die, I get something? Cyan Peril Ring. Something... What does Peril... Okay, let's start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. We're going to read it. Oh yeah, I went there because I was checking if the title was in English or not. Maps. Cool. I guess what's 41? Do I have it? I do, but it's written like this. It's the teleport world. Okay. Got it. Hidden Secrets memo pages. And I don't have a Rosetta Stone. So I can't just immediately start deciphering this. Unless, like, there might be some things in here that I should consider trying to decipher. Why is there a yellow line around that? There was another place in this that had a yellow line going around it. I'm very suspicious of the yellow lines. There's a purple line around that, but I think that's just, yeah, that's just decorative. Civilization Holy Cross. So, okay, so then we have story. It's the introductory story. We then have this explaining the 3 keys. We know where 2 of them are. Stolen to the top of the sky. We know it was in the frog's domain, but it's no longer there. It's been stolen. Top of the sky, I don't know how they get there, but I suspect it might be to do with the burial ground, because it's a place we haven't gone through. And so with the 3 keys, arrow, 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 this happens, and something good happens. Anything else I can tell from this? I don't think so. Again, the same battle fought uncountable times. Air to the air. Is there a repeating history thing going on here? Okay. So interestingly, punctuation's the same. Comma, da-da-da, comma, full stop. That's of note. And then like ellipsis, any exclamation marks? There's one there in the title, but not down here, as far as I can tell. Maybe in the story we might have had some? Not that I can tell, okay. In a far-off land, the great treasure was sealed away forever. Okay, that's what's behind the thing. That's what we're unlocking, I guess. Some say it is the power to defy death. And then some more text there. Something. Page 28. What's on page 28? There's the map. Lost? Maybe that means lost. I could imagine that. He's reading the map. Lost. It, however, looks like 3 letters under my current interpretation. And then the next one looks like... Maybe each thing's a word? Oh, that feels... you can't encode entire words like that, right? Because, like, then the next symbol after the question mark... I guess this confirms that question marks are in the text as well, in the, like, Tunish text. The next symbol... I expect to be something like C or read. See page 28. Then we have this stuff over here. all sorts of stuff. Like maybe you could encode entire words in this, in like an individual letter. Readied equipment. And then here we've got the word with a bracket. Hold on, did I skip past anything? So this was basically the beginning of your adventure, the instructions for how to ring the 2 bells at the start, the tuning forks. And sure, there's stuff there, but I'm not sure how I'd interpret any of it, unless it's just a translation of the thing to the left. Which I don't think it is, because it has a sword in it, this has a key in it, that's an exclamation mark at the end. It's probably something in addition, some extra context, some more information. Question mark, page 41. What's 41? I feel like we just went there. Was it the map? No. Teleport place. Okay. Is there a... Okay, I can use the bumpers to change page. Question... and it's pointing at the yellow thing. Yes, okay. Cool. That's pointing at me. So what would that say? Player? Prize, treasure, and then there's a bunch of dots, which are clearly meaningful in some way. They're similar to the dots in the... in these-ish. Prize / treasure. Okay, health, stamina, magic, readied equipment, magic potion, focus, preview, yep. Everything hurts way more when I'm tired. Okay, so when stamina is low, stamina points, 0 SP, Okay, I know these buttons. Yep, none of these buttons are surprising. Page 14, I guess, has more information about Z targeting, yep. Okay, A, I mean, is that the letter A? Or does it say action or something? Ooh, should I start trying to decode the text? Signs, that could say, or read or something. Then page 24 for the next one. We do have page 24. This is about kneeling or praying or whatever it is we're doing. So that's what this says. Roll in some way. And then this is run. Or dash or something like that. I mean, read, pray, roll, and dash are all 4-letter words, and these are all seemingly similar length words, possibly. Am I missing anything else here? A, and hold. This also mentions 14. Oh wait, 14 is here. Right, I think it's saying you can roll while focusing. So this must be focus, but this also seems to be the same kind of length or size. Maybe it says lock, I guess. Face your adversaries. Yeah. Focus and block, focus and evade. That all makes sense to me. Without the text, I don't think I can do anything else. Understanding stamina points. Stamina points. So these are something. Stamina points, 0 SP. You can always attack even without stamina. Moment of safety. Invulnerability. So weird that some words are just written in English. Why would they do that? But yes, so the dust means I'm invulnerable. I'm using that in my battles. That's fine. Stability. Flinch, knocked over. Stability. So I think if we have less than 25% HP, we are unstable and we can get knocked over or something like that. Rolling. Uses stamina in some way. If it's red... Oh, so this is saying, like, if it's green, this is the stuff we can do. If it's red, then that's the stuff that happens. No safety, low stability, hurt more. We take more damage. We block. We can't block. I mean, I don't ever really keep a great eye on my stamina bar, but maybe that's something I should improve. Special tech. It's like I can't use stuff, like guns and stuff when that's low. I've not noticed that, but that might be what it is. Then we have treasure and tools, magic items, notes, holy cross. Don't have a holy cross yet. I do have those two things. So holy cross is probably the bottom thing. They use magic points, magic potion, checkpoint. This is probably saying they get replenished if you respawn at a checkpoint. Collect those to get new ones. This is what we use to increase our health bar or increase the potency of the potions. The potion potency. Golden coins we throw into a well to get cards or card slots, which are described on page 20, or some of them are. Yeah, some of them are. Okay. Anything else I can understand here? Sword, something question mark, something question mark stick, something exclamation mark. Shield. Rudling. Is a rudling one of the enemies? Maybe. Bomb. Bomb. Well, ice, explosive, and fire, with these like weird patterns next to them, which I don't understand yet. Interesting that bomb just has like 5 letters underneath it. They're just repeated. Like is that A? Or so this is a fire bomb. I guess you would say if you were on fire. They say that if you throw enough bombs, you get a prize. Don't be afraid to use them. Right, I know what that is. Keys, text, fruits, HP, MP. So that probably means or and. Let's start making notes. If I can figure some things out. Got my notebook here. One moment while I open it. Okay. So that seems to mean and or. Okay. Understood. Hot pepper ivy. Attack speed. Okay, so that probably tells me that if I eat the peppers, I have greater attack. Understood. I didn't really understand what the particle effect meant. And I feel like that the particle effect doesn't make a lot of sense for that, but sure, whatever. I guess what particle effect would. 8 is greater than plus 8. 16 is greater than... Well, 8 is not greater than plus 8. Although maybe that's not greater than, but it's like combining the two numbers. 8, 16 plus 8. 16, 32. Maybe it means between or something. Possibly. Effigy. Is this about the effigies or about something else? I don't know. The lure. I hate that word. Lure. I feel like lots of people say it different ways. But yeah, some text there. Golden coin. Yeah, gets cards. I mean, that pink thing probably means health or potion or something. I mean, I'll write it down. So, and these are clearly like cuboids with a line going through them. And I can start to break down like what the components are, and there are dots. So the dots are part of the health. The pink character there has a circle at the bottom of it. I was seeing circles earlier, not sure whether it corresponded to the character above or below. This shows that the circles correspond to the character above. So this is maybe health or potion or something like that. But it's one character, which is concerning. So the entire word is somehow captured in that one character. Possibly, like, it's possible that there are effectively like hieroglyphics here of like, this is a single symbol that represents an entire concept. That, you know, that might be the kind of language this is. Now this is curious. There are... Okay, is there anything I missed from there? Magic potion, magic items, yeah. I mean, does this mean the same as that? Is it a translation? Could be. Now this is interesting though, because this is where we suddenly start having like boxed characters. We've not had them before, ever, I don't think. So why would that suddenly become a thing? What would it mean? So this is money, I think. What's the yellow thing there? Is that money? 1, 2, 3. So that's how many of... Yes, okay. It's how much money I have to spend for each... No, what is it again? It is that. It's how much money I have to spend for each level of these upgrades. Once again, there's yellow lines there, which I'm very suspicious of. That's the mushrooms, right? I've seen them, I've had them. Boxed characters. Boxed characters, very curious. Yes, this is the process of doing that. So yeah, so like attack level 3, 200. Yeah, that corresponds with the table. Note or important or something, warning, 41. What's the connection to 41? 41 was this. What's the connection to the teleport place? What is the connection to the teleport place? Also, that arrow. What could that possibly mean? Okay, let's write down some questions. What is... well, I'll do it. I'll do it by reference. So the page we were on was this one. Page 18. Connection to page 41 question mark. Okay. I mean, also page 18, boxed characters. Scroll over. Is that the only page we see boxed characters on? It might be, you know. That's super weird, right? It says that you can have italics in this language. Okay. So, hold on. Oh no. Something health points. Oh yeah, if I get 0 health points, I die. I get revived by you. Yeah, I go to the ghost lands. Like, we saw that the first time we died and it didn't happen after that. I assume it's just like cut out. The echo of self. Yep, I go back and I get my money back. Something about a card. Interesting. So maybe one of the cards does something interesting there. Maybe I can get more stuff back with a certain card. You can do it. Garden Knight. Try to be this strong. Oh, I forgot about this. I guess that tells me how strong I needed to be for the Garden Knight. How strong was I? I don't think I was, because that was the part of the game where I realized I could do the stats upgrades, but had wasted loads of money and wasn't able to actually do the upgrades. So I don't think I was that strong, but okay. It's fine. I already did it. Just looking at the Tunic, trying to figure out if I can understand any of it or use any of it to help me understand. I don't think so currently. So we looked at this bit a little bit already. Muffling bell. Still don't quite understand what that's about. Lucky cup, we now understand that. Interestingly, it's full stop and then something full stop. Inverted ash, maybe full stop doesn't mean full stop. It's possible. Inverted ash. MP something. Do we see and or in any of this? In fact, I should look out for that more often. I can vaguely recognize it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I don't see it here either. No. So we know the connection to page 51. That's where the reference is for all the cards. This will be saying like how to actually use them. How to actually use them. It's the interface and all that kind of stuff. That might say cards. It might say something else. Here we have coins and wells. So sure, there's a bunch of stuff here. The circle at the bottom of the character is of note. Budget X, question mark at the end, and then yes, we understood this. It's about how many coins we need to throw to get the next thing. Yep. Okay. Help, hints and clues. The temple, 3 keys, something, blah, 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 24. Okay, so that's interesting. So that seems to be talking about the column things. And then that's the page about activating those using A, like the kneel ability. The ruins atoll. I think this is saying you can only get there by teleporting. Yeah, okay. That probably makes sense. Then there's a bunch of stars that are like connectors, like a constellation. Page 49, do we have that? We do not. We skip out loads. Okay. There's a bunch of big mysteries. Let's write that on here. Page 21. Page 21. Constellations. Page 49. Okay. What's that going to be? Like each of these is just an image referencing, like that's the crabs that we see over there. So there's something along stars and like paths between stars or something. This is supposed to help us understand something, isn't it? You are saying something. That's then repeated below with an arrow pointing at the circle. Then the letters get split up. Why do they get split up? And why do they get split up in the way that they are split up? Because, okay, so in the first character there... actually, hold on. Yeah, in the first character there, why does the... No, I see. Basically, the 2 bars at the top, like the... actually, am I able to point? I just realized I'm playing on the PC. Is my cursor sharp? My cursor is not sharp. Okay. So, like, each letter has... It's like a cuboid with a square face on the top. The back 2 edges of that square face seem to be the bits that are taken down and separated when it's split. So, like, this is splitting. It's not just doing it for the one with the circle, though, although the circle is disappearing for whatever reason. But then on the third character, those 2 lines are also splitting apart. So it's like they're separate somehow. Need to be, split apart in some way. Bunch more symbols up here. Do I see the word and anywhere? Or? No, I'm not seeing it. The fact that I'm not seeing it very often is making me doubt whether that really is. Like maybe it's possible the letters aren't always consistent, or like a word isn't always consistently drawn because like maybe it's split across letters in different ways depending on context and preceding characters and all that kind of thing. Checkpoint dead. Yes. And this is going to say they're activated by the columns. Old burying ground. Something. Who knows what? Exclamation mark, question mark. We're then missing some pages. This will be something about kneeling, praying, hold A. But we're missing the page on the left. We then have this bit with the keys, but that is that room. That's the room I just went in and placed the blue one. Survival tips. Keep an eye on your bars. Yep. Still not seeing any more boxed characters, which is very interesting. Page 16. It's talking about stamina. Got it. Extra damage, yep. If it's low. Okay, that's talking about magic power. Tired all the time. Hold A. Yep. Just don't roll, just run. I think that is what that's saying. Cards, coins, page 20. Yeah, we saw the page about that. Use your items. Yep. Extra bombs for some reason. You must like using them. Gotta remember there's probably numbers in this system as well. Yeah. Use special techniques. Roll and sword. Is that special? Does that do something? Note something stamina points. Check the map. Arrow pointing at me. Is that the same text? Let's write that down. So we've got I can see all the components. And that's what I should do next, is like figure out what all the components are of these characters and how they might be toggled, or what's consistent and what's not. So then we've got that. Then we've got that, and then a triangle. Cool. Let me just go double check if on the first page it talks about like the interface. Here, if we have any of the same characters at all. First character's similar, but not the same. Like very subtly different. There's like one line moves. Next character's completely different. These characters are all like squished together a bit more though. But yeah, these characters are very different. Aha, in the brackets. The brackets, that is the first character that was in the text I just saw. That is it. Interesting. So just the first character that appears there. And then it also appears in the first part of this. What does that mean? Okay. Fairies. Ah, that's what those are called. Fairies. Curious pieces of the wall that have come to life. They seem intent on stopping you. Well, it's something fairies, it's not just fairies. Champignon. Always hungry. It runs fast but can't turn very quickly. Dangerous as a family. Yep, very dangerous as a family. Roodling. Okay, that's a roodling. Ghost of the soldier who has forgotten why they fight. Follows orders but has no soul. Poor thing. Boss. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Blocks the way to the bell tower, will kill you. Butcher text. No boxed characters. I do see like a repeating character. That one that's just like an up arrow, horizontal line, down arrow. I'll see that dashed line on the map there. West Garden. We'll look at the map more closely at a future point, I think. Magic dagger. Yeah, butcher text. Do I see that repeating thing? Well, I see up arrow dash, but not up arrow dash down arrow. Ringing the West Bell, West Garden, Dark Tomb. I see up arrow dash again, so whatever that is a common letter or word or whatever that is. Yeah, we'll look at this in more detail afterwards. Under the Well. Bunch of text. What, did I miss anything else there? Don't think so. Under the Well, bunch of text. Some familiar up arrow, down arrow. I mean, you can encode quite a lot with as many line segments as there are. We'll figure that out in a second. Slorm, a type of slime who just wants to be close to you, stun it by blocking. Yep. Also bolt, it wants to protect something, but what? Circle around and use the shield. What maybe the tuning fork inside? Tip. Shield, block the auto bolt things, I think. Or lasers in general, I guess. Up arrow line, again. We're seeing that character a lot. Don't think there's anything on that map that I care to go back to. Lantern. It's probably saying these places are dark, use the lantern in some way. There's a bunch of text up there. Familiar characters anywhere? I mean, yeah, pretty familiar. So something I'm curious about is whether the bottom half of each cuboid never connects to the horizontal line. There's like a gap. It's like a horizontal line at the bottom of the top half, then a gap, and then the bottom half. And the bottom half has a circle rather than a line. Fortress of the Eastern Vault, yeah, the other boss that I haven't fought yet. Also depicted on here. Some text up at the top. It could be the name of the boss, possibly. Page 30. What are you saying? Page 30. That's okay. That's how that connects. Yep, understood. To the overworld. So yeah, this is talking about the praying or the kneeling or whatever, and how I can kneel at both these things and different things will happen. Both these black arrows start with the same two characters, which is curious. Are those the same two characters as we might see on here? Or like where it talks about A, like here. What's that? So that's like that, and that, and that. No, different stuff. That's the same, but with an extra bit on the end of it. The blue bit. Yeah, the blue bit's the same, but with an extra bit. Yeah, sometimes the letters are written split apart. Sometimes they're... maybe not. Maybe they're always joined. Custodians, caretakers of the vault who have learned some magic, candles can be put out. Spyrite and Saphirak. Don't be fooled, the mark on their backs is a trick. Okay. The ruined atoll. Bunch of letters. This will be talking about how there are 4 things to enable or something. Maybe. Husher, a friendly bird that loves to eat slorms. Crabbo, Crabbit. Crabbo has a hard shell, but Crabbit has pals. Envoy, more questions than answers. Friendly bird that loves to eat slorms. Okay. So the birds that I haven't hurt yet, apparently they tweet or something, and then this is something to do with that. This is like 4 or 5 letters. I can't quite tell. Like it has to be 4, I think. No, I think it's 4. It's 4 letters rather than be a 5th letter. Northeast, southwest. It's possible. Should I write these down? Like split them apart. Or like up, down, right, left. There's like all those options. I'm going to write it down at least. So So the top one is like that. Down there, horizontal line. In this case, the line below the horizontal line is connected to the horizontal line, which is kind of different. But maybe like it can be written both ways. So that's that. That's the first symbol. Next symbol is da 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 da. You know, if we start deciphering this, I might open up some of the like graphics application or something instead of just like doing it in my notebook where nobody can see it. Okay, so that's that symbol. Then we've got this down to there, horizontal line across there. Yeah, the horizontal line's connected here. But okay, that's fine. I don't question it too much. And then the symbol over here is I can definitely start like figuring this out. Okay, there's different directions there. It looks a bit like a compass, but it might not be. We've also got that in the middle. Yes, another letter or word. 2 something something. Is that always the same symbols? 1 something something. Yes. No, different symbol. Ha, first symbol the same, or the symbol not. I mean, maybe they're numbers. But here it's not the same first symbol. Here it's the, ooh. Here's the same second symbol. And here it's the same second symbol. And these two have the same first symbol? Yes. Is it like, are they the same symbols as on the, hold on. Could that be like northwest? Is it, yes, that is that symbol. Okay, I think I have either the letters NESW or words that represent north, east, south, west. Okay, that's cool. I figured something out. Okay, so that's 1 northwest. This is 2 northeast, etc. Because it matches up with this. Yep. Awesome. Don't know what the connection is with the singing birds. Who knows? We'll figure that out at some other point, I guess. Frog's domain, still in training. They take turns attacking. Well equipped, always tries to attack 3 times. A baby storm who cannot spin yet, but is still useful. Grown-ups have hooks on their tongues. Boxed letters, but 2 in a single box. Magic orb. Does that mean magic orb, or is it something else? I mean, it could mean magic orb. Like maybe each character has 2 letters, or... Then, no, that doesn't make sense, I don't think. Either way, that's just a bunch of characters. What's this? That's a boss. But where? The librarian. I don't think I've encountered you, have I? Those 2 blue words are different blue words. Holy Cross Cathedral. Have I encountered you? I don't think I have. Cathedral. Where is the cathedral again? Don't I have a map for the cathedral? Yes. I think I've never been there, have I? Maybe it's in the... where is it? The... Do I even have I don't have a map for it, do I? The thing. The burial grounds. Anyway, let's keep going. Bossless scavengers. Yes, blue key. Got blue key. Rooted ziggurats. Yes, that's where I went. Rifle. Miner's greatsword. Bombs. That's all in English. I dealt with that already. Monastery. Yep, there's a candle there, indeed. Cavity. The rooted ziggurats. Gun. Lower miasma. Went down there. The quarry. think I understand that fully, except the text. Fleema's friend. They're called friends. Lost Echo, Echo of Self. I don't think I've seen you yet. Oh, we've got this. We do have a map of the burying ground. Cool. Is that the cathedral? Can I see any connection? Yeah, I could imagine it would be based on the way it's drawn and the way that's drawn. And they are next to each other, pages 39 and 40. I think that makes sense. It's probably a cathedral. And, bodies would be buried by a cathedral. That makes sense. This stone is extremely dangerous. It's best left alone, even if you're feeling brave. Only ghosts are permitted to enter the inner grounds. Sure. Echo of Self, I don't think I've seen. Fleema's friend, Lost Echo. Enemies ×4 or something. Bunch of graves. And we never powered this up, did we? No. Okay, the cathedral. I mean, that might say the cathedral, or it might say something else. 13 steps. Curious. And they are all labeled on here, which is kind of interesting. Legend says wearing this allows you to do something extraordinary. Wearing what? This. The manual. I'll turn it into clothes and wear it. Some more letters. That's 3 letters. That is 1. Wait, 1? Oh gosh, that's weird. Because it doesn't have the lines through the middle. So unsure actually about how that would be read. Do I know the names of any of these places? This is the library. This is the starting area. Don't know if that's its actual name. That's the Master Sword. Door in the Mountains. Then this. Bunch of things. Some of them I think I can interpret. That is to like shield. Something goes down. One of the meters goes down. Like maybe shield is stronger but uses stamina. Tinctures attack up, defense down, I think that would mean. Looking up we now know. Louder echo was referenced elsewhere. In the bit about dying? No, echo of self. Here maybe? Muffling bells referenced here. Why are there boxed letters? What would that mean? It could just be a highlight, so I'd highlight like an underline. Could be their version of underlining. It's clearly more than just a letter, right? Or like more than an English letter. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other references to that thing. I swear I did see another one, but... Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So maybe I imagined it. Okay, that is the end of the thing. I guess I could look at more of these. Louder echo ×4. So louder echo, like the thing that the echo of myself. Maybe I get 4 times the resources back from it. That could be that. That makes sense. What, so I just have to, maybe I probably have to wear it when I die, right? Rather than just wear it. Magic Echo does something else. Scavenger's Mask. Dagger Strap. Interesting. Something fire, heart. Aura's gem. 60 seconds. Shh. Star. A piece of paper. Water. It's like in water. Weird. So weird. Okay, that's the reread. I don't know if I gained... It recontextualized a few things. It gave me some more questions to answer. I think next time I'm going to do a little bit of attempting to decode the symbols. You ready for that, folks? Am I ready for that? I don't know. I'd like to try it. There are 2 pages in which there are box symbols. I'd like to just understand like what the kind of the mathematics of it is, like the information theory, like how many bits could be stored per character, etc., etc., etc. And then maybe do a little bit of like looking for common patterns. Like it's curious, like in here. So there are clearly words, right? There are big gaps between some letters and smaller gaps between others. Those have to be words. But whether each character within those is a word or something else is a different question. Oh, sorry, it's a letter or like multiple letters or something else is another question. We'll try and figure it out next time though. Maybe I'll try and use an application to help. Yeah? Okay. Cool. So two episodes of just like trying to understand a bunch of information and then seeing what happens. Okay, see you next time and we'll see if we get anywhere with that. Right. Goodbye.